We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Thunder and the 66ers. Scott Franchise attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Benjamin Sanders, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Brian Cannon. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The catcher, Mike Hayes.
At the plate, Mike Hayes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle a bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Randall Mad Dog.
At the plate, Randall Mad Dog, man at first after the 2-out walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Sanders gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, McGee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Tyler Blackwell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 10 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Monty Smith. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more of this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Blackwell leads off first with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 4th, the third baseman,
Stepping in, Ty Watts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second now, one man out. Three and one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1, here it is. Slow roller left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Batting fifth. No left fielder. Ben Kohler.
Digging in, Ben Kohler. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 pitch to third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Blake Hamby. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Quintero is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth. The center fielder. Worthing.
Now in the box, Saul Worthing. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So striding forward now, Justin Martinez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. This is chopped down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hoot Lang would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Hoot Lang, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is a strike called on the outer part of the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. He's got it. A toss behind the bag. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in, J.P. Humphries. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
J.P. Humphries.
First offering on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Sanders has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So now to the plate, Cletus Barton, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting in, the center fielder, Felix.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Felix Quintero. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brett Sanders. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Chopped on the ground to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Flare out toward right center. McGee onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The count now at 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Scott Franchise, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
the 2-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Benjamin Sanders.
Number 12.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in for his second at-bat, McGee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Blackwell. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. For the current campaign, Blackwell carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting, shortstop, Monty Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Monty Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. 1-0 From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He set the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Striding in, Ty Watts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And it's quickly 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Randall Mad Dog.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Mad Dog is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Blake Hamby. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The center fielder, number 8, Saul Worthy.
Now at the plate, Saul Worthy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he is in there.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Garrett Conway come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Stepping in now, Justin Martinez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A 3-0. He's running, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hoop Lang.
Stepping into the box, Hoop Lang. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But they'll get the out at first anyway, and that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ben Kohler. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hamby is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 1, J.P. Humphrey.
At the plate, J.P. Humphreys. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Humphreys, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here it comes. Count still at 1-2. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Cletus Barton. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away. Pause and the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Felix Quintero. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again, ball three.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Conway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball and a strike.
Oh, one strike.
Two men are on with two men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Brett Sanders. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
Ready once again, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Mike Hayes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he drops a change in on him there. That'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 1 away now, as that's career home run number 499, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Scott Franchise. Slider laid off for a ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
2 balls. No strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Randall Mad Dog. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 54.
So coming to the plate, Blake Hamby. Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Thunder on top, 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. McGee. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Change up low, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
Striding in once again, Tyler Blackwell. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Worthing is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Monty Smith.
Digging in once again, Monty Smith. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Into the box, Saul Worthing.
Tennessee, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Justin Martinez. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Humphreys is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hoot Lang.
Settling in now, Hoot Lang. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Brett Sanders. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tennessee leads it 2-0. So striding in, Ty Watts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Ben Kohler. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to raise to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting, J.P. Humphries. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Cletus Barton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point.
Yep.
1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Popped him up. Lang onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Hughes is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Orlando Schultz will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Brian Cannon. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Hughes stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kohler will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Franchise.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Franchise. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Reined in. The 1-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 28 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Randall Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tennessee is on top 3-0. Leading off the inning, Felix Quintero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Worthing has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher number 4, Orlando Schultz.
Standing in, Orlando Schultz. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, McGee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and one, here it comes. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tennessee is out in front 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Blake Hamby.
Number 54.
Here comes the first pitch. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Jesus Zapata will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Zapata.
Into the box, Saul Worthing. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up.
Blackwell will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back. Shortstop. Hoot. Lang.
Into the box now, Hoot Lang. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners on first with one down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 14, Red.
Omar Valido will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming in to take pitch, Omar Valido.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Valido hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Brian Cannon, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Blackwell is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Thunder are out on top, 4-0. Clyde Hall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Monty Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Stepping in now, Ty Watts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hall has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Ben Kohler. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's ready, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Willie Cole will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. That's popped up. Lang into shallow left. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Judd is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Cletus Barton, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Judd, the right-hander, standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Felix Quintero will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Orlando Schultz will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Orlando Schultz. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
(3-0) now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, number 3.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go McGee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Hammers it to deep right field. And this gets down. Extra bases, and this could change everything. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
J.J. Zemecki will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Standing in now, Monty Smith, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch is on the ground to the right side and through. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Ty Watts. 1-0 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Ball 2. Slider laid off for the ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So stepping in, Ben Fuller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Plays off the slider that time, 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Left side, but well foul. He's set the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. And he's in safely at third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Willie Cole batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he takes strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. But not before they bat around here this half inning as 9 men wind up coming around to score. 9th inning coming up. The 66ers are out in front here, 9-4. Dante Tracy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 5, Tiny Ryan.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at first with no outs here. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. The Thunder find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So that's his second knock at the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting ground, throwing out multi-knock games daily. it's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Mad Dog, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hot shot to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in and looking for more, Blake Hamby. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Throw on at first is in time to get him. And the 66ers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The 66ers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jesus Zapata wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.